Oh, good morning. Good morning. All right. I know I'm up a little early, but I wanted to. I'm up early because of my damn kids, really. That's just basically what it is. They've been up all night, okay? Playing video games, okay? Playing video games, okay? But anyway, I'm not going to be long because I usually have my morning coffee and my smoke. So, but I gotta talk to my friend, my sister. She putting that shit in the comments. Look, okay, we all grown here. Okay, just because I mean, even though I'm in a legal state, don't be putting all the business in the comments. Okay, yeah, chill out with that. Okay, we still have some discretion, even though this is a free world and all of that. Got it, granted, fine. I'm putting shit in, like, hey, like, chill out. But let me see. I just wanted to say good morning. And talk about, let me see. Let's see what happened yesterday. Okay. But took the kids out and took took the kids out swimming, and everything was lovely. Um, besides that, basically, summertime gonna be rough. I mean, it's like a lot of kids wants to do a lot of things, and money got to be prevalent. Okay, don't be showing up to shit. With you got 8 kids and you don't got enough. Okay, because it's summertime. Okay, one, if your kids up all night, what I'm saying, don't take them to do nothing, that is gonna cost money and they're gonna be asleep the whole damn time. Okay, so that's one. Two, going to the movies and parks. If you don't got money, what I'm saying, go on the internet, and they got a lot of free stuff, from the YMCA to, parks, recreation, and then some they have these pool parties, I guess, community pool parties at the public pools. So look up little events, because everything doesn't have to, uh, cost, arm and a leg. Um, and I guess for the women, let's just continue to be positive. You know, of course, on my channel, if somebody, I guess has an issue, whatever, it can be addressed in an adult fashion. People can talk about it. What I'm saying, I think we all can have conversations. So I just think that we should be a little mindful. But today's day is working on doing better, getting healthier, losing more weight. Well, I don't want to lose it. I want to tone because, I like my curves. So some people don't, some people do, Anyway, try to plan for yourself as well as your kids because, this summer, yes, about the kids, but, you know, take some time to do something for you too. It's like, you've been working hard and, everything is not for them. What's up, V Dad? Oh, getting through. And try to, keep yourself up because women, we tend to put all our energy into the kids and, kind of lose ourselves in all of the emotions, physically, mentally, period. So, um, just try to, keep up, your health, your look, your happiness. Because if you're happy, nine times out of 10, the kid's going to be all right. So, uh, and that's just going general, arguing, getting back and forth, whatever. Like everybody does what they do on their channel. Everybody does what they do. It's not an issue. So, if you have an opinions, everybody entitled. Entitled. I mean, those the laws. We got it in the Constitution. Blah 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 amendments. Woo woo woo. But you don't have to press everybody for your damn opinion either. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, state what you're saying. But okay, if nobody flow with what your opinion is, just flow on. It ain't nothing to be like, oh shit, I gotta cause a ruckus because that motherfucker don't agree with me. No, it ain't that serious. Our society is becoming more of a crazy, reckless, thing. And there was one video that I watched the other day, and it just, it speaks volumes, And then we got shows like, girls incarcerated. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got everything showing that, like, our society is, our youth are, everything is just turning, and then we have, people that have money, what I'm saying, that could help, like they got Jay-Z, he built the water thing, or, in Africa for the people. Shit, why you build one in Flint? You just think about all of that. I know Nipsey Russell passed, and that was a great thing for him and Beyonce to get the kids scholarships, whatever. But before Nipsey, there's a bunch of kids that need some scholarships and some. So it's like we pick and choose, how to say amen, where to say amen, and what to do about it. When it should be everything across the board. There's no, okay, I'm gonna place my money here because they know how to handle it, or folks in the U.S. don't know how to act right. Why does that even better? You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, if you do it for everything across the board, across the, you do it. You do it without any judgment, without any issue. So, like, also, look, I mean, we got shows, that's jailbirds. I mean, I don't want to be promoted to be in the damn jail. You know what I'm saying? If you in the jail videotaping my ass, you need to have some extra funds. Get me the fuck out. I don't want you, taping me, talking about, this ain't where I want to be, nigga. You knew that when I was, in court or whatever. God forbid, I ain't trying to be in that situation. But it's like, now it's like they fixing up the jails for it to be more accountable. Everything is a new thing. Girls incarcerated, all these young girls, I mean, let me play this. Like I was gonna play an episode, but I didn't want to be on here too long because my daughter wants to me to play a video game on her. That's another thing, what I'm saying? Like, girls is getting into these video games too. Not like they everybody hanging with the dudes, what I'm saying? But it's like, okay. And then here go Oprah. She got the cast of everybody when they see us. But I mean, like, it's like we already know these type of situations. This ain't nothing, new. It's this was going on back in the day. It's like watching movies like Hidden Figures, where the girls worked in NASA, or she was the black woman that she was called the computer. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, I love shit like that because it's like we come in all shades, all sizes, and just all brilliance, and everybody is, that's why it's a threat. Not only that our skin has got, melaninated. I don't know. I'm saying that shit. Look, okay, y'all know what I'm talking about. But it's a protection from, the sun. It helps us. It's like an additional sunscreen that, it's like features to being black. Do you understand? There's so many beautiful features to being, you know, shade or having this type of shade or whatever. And it's like you can, hey, you can lighten it, you can darken it. But whatever you're doing, you taking away from, of course, if you're lightening your skin, you breaking down the extra protection. So, y'all need to be mindful what y'all just throwing on your face. Oh, Noxzema, that should be burning. Okay, do shit supposed to be burning on your face? I mean, perms, do shit supposed to be burning in your head? None that, basically, makes sense. In sense, they wasn't using that shit, back in the day. What I'm saying? We didn't, like I said, people said juices and berries. That shit don't be burning, what I'm saying? But to get the look, to get the straight, flawless, the straight, people don't like the curly, they want the perm straight. I need my hair long, straight, whatever. To each his own, but you grow into it and you get through it. So, but just food for thought. I haven't been in on anybody's channel that much. Cause like I said, I'm doing, a little bit here, a little bit there, and then plus I'm getting ready to move. So I just read a lot and try to get out to the people, if there's any, like try to help our women more, be more positive and not negative, and just change the mentality of what they think of the typical, black woman or the typical woman in general, So it has to start somewhere, we can't all just come on here, trying to make a buck, we should all be on here trying to educate, each other and build a better society across, all, and it needs to start with us because once we get tight, tight knits and everything and more trustworthy of each other, then everything else is, become a powerhouse. So, and then, I watched this other movie lastly before I get off, right? Y'all know if y'all ever see the movie Boy in the Striped Pajamas. That shit. That shit is a good movie, because at first I was just like this, okay, why this dude sitting next to the damn gate with this other little boy, on the picture, that's how it shows on it. But I was like, I didn't check this movie out because it's about Jews and how they were treated like, you think like, okay, they're slaves, okay, they were getting towed up too, but it was like, okay, but Germany pay their stipend, what I'm saying, for all of that stuff, and it's just like you look at the similarities, and you look at the similarities, and you be like, okay, look how they went through some shit, what I'm saying, like they shit wasn't as like visual as ours, because like hangings and what was shown. I mean, our shit is really in books. You talk about the Holocaust, you have to go into, finding research, whatever. That's not just laid out in American books. Like like when you read about or go to history or in school or whatever, you'll hear about slaves in our history books. You will hear about, discovery of the land, whatever, what I'm saying, in certain schools, whatever. But you're not gonna just turn a page in one of the social studies, whatever, and see Holocaust. What I'm saying? So, but it's just same like the LGBT community. What I'm saying? Came together, made laws. What I'm saying? more laws that we, as, not, like I said, this is to each his own. But how, they come together, they, as in anybody, any other race other than us, without nitpicking. You know what I'm saying? Just like, we find a flaw in our people, and it's like, just repping it, unforgiving, rip. I'm like, man, you know how many times they forgave? What like do not right? Look, I'm going. Oh, right. I thought of Rodney Dangerfield. Dude that played on Iron Man. And then there was, what's the other white dude? I mean, just several white dudes that be just like fucking up, get forgiven, get lead role, get back in the down, and then it's just boom. When they want to take care of the people, they take care of. We unforgiving, you cross the line, you get the scarlet letter. We just need to rethink, our society, because God forgives all. You know what I'm saying? Why are we so much like, on this path of, okay, we're unforgiving. Bump what the Bible said and what He forgave those of the sins. Bump that. Bump all of that. I'm gonna be unforgiving today. That motherfucker hurt me. Not he didn't tie me to the cross and stretch my arms out, and he that motherfucker took my money, or took my heart, or took my kids, or took did some nasty thing. So I'm like, okay, you just saw the comparison, right? God he went all the way, he got stretched out, but we can't get over visual and verbal hurt. We can't forgive, from that and move on. So just a lot of questions, because people walk around with it in the hand, at the story, the Bible, the laws, and they sit up in church, all day, and supposedly listen to the laws, and your pastor supposed to be pastoring the laws, and you turn around and you exemplify. That's what you take from every Sunday. You checking in at church, but what are you, what I'm saying? Like, what are you exemplifying during that week? Are you being messy? Are you being subliminal? Are you trying to say something? Because just say it, just say it. Anyway, talk to y'all later.